State of Michigan versus Mustafa Al-Rubai, file number 23-02648. Council appearance.
Jeff Reynolds on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Al-Rubai.
And we have an interpreter. Yes, sir. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm that you interpret in the matter now before the court completely and accurately and not divulge confidential communications, so help you God.
I will.
Thank you. Today was the date and the time that was set for final pretrial. Okay, and the necessary witnesses failed to appear. Is that accurate?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and so the people are moving to dismiss without prejudice. That means that they do have the right to recharge you with this crime if the witness wants to proceed later. Do you have any questions? Get your copy, you're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Vincent Flores, file number 22-00828 and 22-02741. Council appearance.
Jeff Reynolds on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Flores.
Mr. Flores present.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, have you had contact with him?
We have reached out to him. We have not been able to reach him.
Okay, I'll issue a bench warrant. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Danielle Jro, file number 23-01520, council appearance.
Jeff Reynolds on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Danielle Jro.
Okay, it was the date and the time that was set for a final pretrial. The people do not have the necessary witnesses, ma'am, and they're moving to dismiss this case without prejudice. That means the case will be dismissed today, but they do have the right to reissue the case if the necessary witness proceeds or contacts them and is willing to proceed. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Do you have any questions?
I do not.
Okay, motion to dismiss without prejudice is granted. We'll get you a copy of it in just a moment, okay? On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Marshana Mervine, file number 23-02520, council appearance.
Jeff Reynolds on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Marshana Mervine.
Okay, Ms. Mervine. Today was the date set for final pretrial. The people do not have the necessary witness here, and so they're unable to proceed with this matter. So the case will be dismissed without prejudice today. Do you have any questions about what that means?
No.
Okay, we'll get you a copy of the dismissal, and then you'll be free to go, okay? You're welcome. Is Jennifer Lighthouse here? You ready on Amanda Alvarez?
Mr. Ready on Ms. Cowles here.
We're ready on whom?
Ms. Brenda Cowles.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brenda Cowles, file number 23-02453, council appearance.
Jeff Bradowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms. Cowles.
They were stating the time that was set for a free trial on a dog license vaccination. How are we proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Cowell, I have seen a copy of the license for the dog in question here. It will be provided by Ms. Cowell, so the people would be moving to dismiss.
Motion to dismiss is granted. This case is dismissed. Okay, thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you, Judge Simmons.
Yes.
I need to get her spayed too.
Did you?
Yeah, they talked me into it. And I've been up 2 days. She's cried and whimpered the whole time. She thinks I've been mean to her.
She'll get over it. It's a little bit of trauma, but she'll heal.
Yeah, I rescued her. And see, I just lost my mom and my sister.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And my dad's sister watched my dog, and I didn't know anything that happened about the dog jumping on the jogger. I said, when animal control came around, I said, honey, I don't live in Old Town. I live on the south side. Have for 40 years. And she said, well, can you go get Jolene? And the guy described her to the T. And I finally got it out of my sister. And she didn't tell me that this happened. And I want to apologize to the jogger. I don't know who he is, but that it happened because I had no idea. So I thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, and good luck to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Person said, no, he's just not willing to participate in speaking with deputy.
Oh, sounds good. Do I want you to do what?
The email chain.
Oh, yes, please.
We have Ms. Dustin Johnson here in the courtroom.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Dustin Johnson, file number is 23-02086. Appearance for the record.
Jeff Bradowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Dustin Johnson.
Okay, Ms. Johnson, today's the date and the time that's set for pre-trial. I have 2 counts of assault and battery. Was there an offer on this?
There was, Your Honor, and that would be for Ms. Johnson to we count 2 of assault and battery, and people dismiss count 1.
Where's your client want to proceed?
Your Honor, Ms. Johnson appreciates the offer, but declines and would like to set the matter for a final pre-trial.
The final pre-trial November 27th at 8. Pre-trial January 9th.
Okay, so your final pre-trial is going to be November 27th at 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court. jury trial will be January 9th, 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court. Okay, ma'am? And you have, your offer will remain open for you to consider up until November 27th, okay? So if you change your mind, you just talk about that with your attorney. Do you have any questions at this time? Is that a no?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll get you a copy of your notice to appear. We'll see you at your next court date, okay, ma'am?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Lee, are we ready with Ms. Alvarez?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Amanda K. Alvarez, file numbers 23-02819, 2820, and 2821. Council appearances.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Amanda Alvarez.
Amanda Alvarez, can you hear us clearly? You're muted.
Can hear you.
Okay, today's the date and the time that's set for pre-trial. I have a dog at large, a dog bite, and then a vicious dog. How are we proceeding on these?
At this time, Your Honor, I believe parties will need an adjournment of this matter. In speaking with Mr. Lee about this morning, he advised me he had not yet received discovery on this matter. I emailed the Discovery Department over at the prosecutor's office. They told me that they had not yet received an appearance from the public defenders. Although Mr. Lee says that his office has filed an appearance on this. I believe it was on October 18th. But he has let his office know to file another appearance. So in order for Mr. Lee to get discovery and to be able to advise his client appropriately, the parties would ask for a brief adjournment on this. I believe 2 weeks would be sufficient, Your Honor.
Number 28, that's in.
Probably got to my bed. I'm
November 27th
November 27th
at 9:30.
at 9:30. Do you have any questions today, Ms. Alvarez?
No, ma'am, I do not.
Okay, any additional matters for the record today, council?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, Ms. Alvarez.
Thank you.
You're welcome. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Samantha Deborin, file number is 23-02526, council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Samantha Deborin.
Samantha Deborin, can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly.
Okay, today's the date and the time that's set for a pre-trial. We reset this because you had not received discovery. It's a dog at large. How are we proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor, at this time, and just for the clarification for the record, this again was a case similar to the last one where Mr. Lee informed me he had not yet received discovery, and the Ingham County Prosecutor's Office had let me know that we had not yet received an appearance. However, Samantha Deborin did provide Mr. Lee with images of the issue, which I believe was a hole in the fence, and how that has been remedied. I've spoken with Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee has provided me those pictures, and so the people would move to dismiss for compliance at this time.
Motion to dismiss is granted. Now this matter is dismissed, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're all set.
Thanks.
Okay, well, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Andrew Ryan Mick, file number 23-02500, council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Andrew Mick.
Mr. Mick, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, today's the date and time set for pretrial on one count of domestic violence. Was there an offer on this?
The people did make an offer on this, and I believe it was for Mr. Lee to, I believe it was disorderly jostling, Your Honor. And added count 2 of disorderly jostling, and the people would dismiss count 1. However, in conversations with Mr. Lee again, This is again, Your Honor, and I'm not sure why, but he has not yet received discovery on this matter. I did have a discussion with or sent an email to our discovery department on Friday. But he said he had not yet received discovery, so I don't believe he has been able to speak to his client about that yet, Your Honor.
I arranged him on the 16th while he was in court. We have an appearance. When did your office file the case?
I show that we filed an appearance on October 17th, and that we sent a follow-up email with another appearance and demands on November 3rd.
Something's clearly going on with your office. We have ours, and all of those matters, we've had the appearance from the public defender's office. So hopefully whatever's going on in the discovery unit can be remedied, and if we get discovery, we'll reset that matter.
November 27th at 9:30.
November 27th at 9:30 is your next court date, okay, Mr. Mick?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions?
No.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense.
Thank you. The record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Edric Puit, file number 23-005990. Counsel appearance, please.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Edric Puit.
Okay, today was the date and the time that was set for a competency hearing. Mr. Puit is not present. He has refused to participate in every hearing up, even including his arraignment. He's not yet been arraigned on this matter since November. I'm sorry, since February of 2023. And he's refused every opportunity to leave his cell to participate in arraignment and or court proceedings. He's refused to participate with the CATS evaluation. He was both assaultive and non-compliant, at least at one point via a Zoom proceeding. We've attempted to get him here today via Polycom, and I have an indication here from the Ingham County Jail that he's refused to participate. So for that purpose, the court is going to ask if you would waive his appearance for this proceeding.
Yes, Your Honor, we'll waive you.
And you have a report here from the Department of Health and Human Services Center for Forensic Psychiatry dated for October 30th, 2023. We provided a copy of this to you, Mr. Brodowitz. Did you get a copy of this, Mr. Lee?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and so the body of the report and the conclusion essentially finds that at this time, it is the opinion of the evaluator that Mr. Puit continues to exhibit a mental condition that interferes with his capacity to think and communicate rationally and realistically about his case. And he has been determined to be incompetent at this time. But it is the opinion that there is a substantial probability that he could regain competency within the statutory time frame if provided a structured inpatient hospital setting. Any reason to make objections to the body or the conclusion of this report?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
No objection from the defense.
Okay, so he was already ordered, I found him to be incompetent, I think, back on August 22nd. He was ordered to undergo inpatient treatment. I'm assuming that there's not yet a bed available. And so we will adopt this report, and the court will incorporate this into the court record. He'll be ordered to continue his course of treatment and to undergo treatment at an inpatient hospital setting once a bed is available. Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense. Thank you.
You're all set. Mr. Green is here. Mr. Green, is your client with you?
He is. He's right across from me in my conference room, Your Honor. You want him next to me?
Yeah, we would like to see him. Are you ready to proceed?
We are, Your Honor.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus John Habarami, file number 23-02392, council appearance.
Jeff Rodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Vince Green, on behalf of the defendant, he's sitting next to me in my conference room. There you go.
Today's the date and the time that's set for a pre-trial. I have 4 counts of assault and battery. How are we proceeding?
At this time, Your Honor, I believe, again, we may, and I'll leave it to Mr. Green, but we may need a brief adjournment. I'm not sure if Mr. Green has received discovery yet, as I checked our prosecutor system, and I do not see an appearance from Mr. Green in this file that we have received yet at our office, Your Honor.
That is accurate, Your Honor. I just was retained on, we met prior to this, but I was retained Friday. So we're in the process of getting things over to the court and the prosecutor's office. So we'd like a brief adjournment also, Your Honor.
We've received your appearance because your name showed up on my docket,
Excellent.
but the public defender's office would still need you to file in there. So we will reset this matter.
November 27th at 9.
November 27th at 9:30.
November 27th, let's take a look.
Do you have any questions for the
That would
court
be
today?
perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Not for the defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you. What's your name, sir? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Marlon Hatter.
I can't hear you.
My name is Marlon Hatter.
Do you have a case number?
Can you hear me?
If
Hello?
you're speaking to me, we can't hear what you're saying.
Okay. Case number 23023 L T as in Tom, E as in English.
I can tell you right now, you're not on the right date because we're not doing any LTE cases today. Let's see.
They told me November 6th was my date.
I have 23-0238.
11/8 at 3:15.
Your court date's November 8th. At what time? At 3:15. You need to appear in person because I can't hear nothing that you're saying on Zoom.
Well, my lawyer will come in person.
Okay, well, if we need to talk to you, you need to be there too, though. Because I'm not gonna deal with the feedback and the inability to hear you, okay?
I'll have a better computer next time.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
Judge, thank you very much, Your Honor.
You still up?
Yeah, yes, that's in person here.
Okay, go. Mr. Hatem, your notice to appear says in person. Are we ready to proceed, Mr. Lee?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people. Who do you have with you, actually? You have two people with you? Who do you have? Who's ready?
Ms. Wheeler is ready. I believe this young lady is representing herself, Your Honor.
And we're set on that one as well.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Shaniqua Wheeler, file number 23-02685 and 23-03123. Counsel appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Shaniqua Wheeler.
Okay, Ms. Wheeler, today was the date and the time that was set for a pretrial for an assault and battery in file number 2685, as well as a PA 53 violation. Then, in file number 03123, pretrial for a police officer assault, resist obstructing, a false report, and an assault and battery. Assault and battery. How are we proceeding? Was there an offer on these?
So you're on the, to address them one at a time, because I'm not sure if Mr. Lee represents, or if the public defender's office represents her on the felony file, Your Honor. For the misdemeanor file, Your Honor, there, which would be 23-02685 SM, the offer would be to plead as charged with no objection from the people to HYTA status if eligible.
Okay, and what are we doing with
You
the
asking me?
felony? I'm trying to understand why would the felony be set for today as it wasn't going to be a global resolution?
If I may, Your Honor, when this was set for a PCC originally, in that file, Ms. Wheeler did not have an attorney that had filed an appearance in that matter, and I believe that was when Judge Buchanan was handling Your Honor's PCC docket. She set it for today to allow Ms. Wheeler time to either retain the public defender's office or another attorney, Your Honor.
Did she request public defense counsel at her?
Yeah, Kelly Marks applied for the court appointed attorney.
And the felony?
Yeah.
No, it's.
She declined.
You declined public defender on the felony, ma'am?
She just applied for it.
My understanding, Your Honor, is that it was her intention to hire Dave Carter. She contacted Dave Carter's office and had some communication, but he was never retained.
That she replied, the 13th is when she replied.
On when?
The 13th is when she declined, is when she said that she.
Yeah, I need the most recent. Okay, so she applied on the 27th.
Okay. Okay, so she applied on the 27th for public defense counsel.
On the 27th of this month, or I'm sorry,
October.
October? Just looking to see if I happen to have anything I do not. According to our notes, Your Honor. Yeah, the last note that I have in our file was on October 17th, prior to the 27th. So I don't have anything to follow up, but what I can do is contact Stephen Cornish and let him know that he needs to get somebody assigned to her felony file, that she does want to make an application from the public defender, because it doesn't look like anybody's doing anything in that direction.
Okay, is that your intention, ma'am? You want the public defense counsel to represent you in both matters? Because I think because you declined at one point, something got
Mixed
up.
Yeah, I will take a public defender for that, the felony.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna reset you for a probable cause conference on a probable cause conference docket. And then we'll get you a PE date. I need a PCC before that date. Whatever our next available PCC, we can just add us up.
November 16th at 8:30.
November 16th at 8:30 will be PCC for you. That's a probable cause conference. And then Mr. Lee, you'll get with her today to get any information that's needed for her application on this file.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're currently scheduled for an exam at this point on December 15th, 2023 at 9 a.m. and we'll keep that date for now. Your probable cause conference is going to be November 16th, and then your examination is December 15th. We'll get you a copy of your notice to appear though while you're here, okay? And then as it relates to the assault and battery and the PA 53.
In regard to the PA 53, Your Honor, I believe there have been new charges filed that relate to that event. Part of the felony, so we don't want to put anything on the record until something has been done on that file, Your Honor.
There's two PA 53s. One is the alleged violation that she possessed a firearm and or dangerous weapon. The other one is not to commit a crime while released. As it relates to that violation, I'm assuming there's something pending from that.
Yes, the felony file, for example, includes the false police report, the assault and battery, R&O. I think the guns and ammo being there noticed. And
She has a PCC by
Should come back on 9/16. She has a new file? Yeah. What's the new file number? I don't remember. The new file number? 23-0283.
Okay, so she has another one, 23-028. 36 that has an probable cause conference.
Yeah.
It's this week on November 9th. I'm gonna reset this other one to November 9th then too. Yeah, set them both to November 9th. So you don't have to come on the 15th. We'll do both those felonies on the 9th, since you're already coming on the 9th. We'll get you a new notice to appear, okay? And then she's being charged with what in that case?
Retail fraud.
That's a retail fraud. What, that one's before Judge Buchanan? She has 3 files open and 2 are before me, 1 before Buchanan. We probably need to get one of them, that one transferred. Just because I'm gonna imagine they're gonna. The new case, that's just about. That's
2 or 3 sectors, 3, 1, 2, 3.
She hasn't had a PCC yet.
No.
So the mine's. So we'll see, and we'll talk to Judge Buchanan and see if that's what she wants to do. Either way, we're gonna reset hours to the 9th so that she's already gonna be here. She can do both on the same date. She is not going to, is she accepting the offer, or how do you want to deal with the offer? I'm going to set and expect to run a hearing on the PA 53 violation about the possession of a weapon.
Okay, yes. She has learned of the offer today, Your Honor. She just wants a little time to think about it.
My note from the 16th, the same exact offer.
Did you offer the assault and battery with height on that date? Okay. In that case, Your Honor, we'd like to set the matter for a final pre-trial.
November 27th at 8 a.m. will be the final pre-trial. That'll also be the date set for the PA 53. Do you have any questions today, ma'am?
No, yeah.
Okay, you can have a seat, and then when Mr. Lee's available, he'll get whatever additional information he needs from you for your application for public defense. Thank you. All right, and then who was the other person that's waiting? Okay, on the record of the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Lorene Francis Thomas, file number is 23-02589 and 02590, council appearances.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Thomas, you're representing yourself, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, please date and the time that's set for pre-trial. Both files are dog no license. How are we proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor, at this time, Thomas has shown me proof of vaccination and licensure for both dogs, so the people would move to dismiss both files for compliance.
Motion to dismiss is granted. Both of these are dismissed. You're all set. You're welcome.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Think it's not your big.
Johnny Ray.
Do we allow Easley in? No.
Yeah, he's in a breakout room with Mr.
Okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Adam Mercer, file number is 23-02394. Council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Adam Mercer.
I'll take, today's the date and the time that's set for a pre-trial on a driving while license is suspended. We adjourned this back in September to allow the defendant to get a valid license. How are we proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, in conversations with Mr. Lee, he has provided me images provided by the defendant, Mr. Mercer, that Mr. Mercer has currently obtained a valid Michigan driver's license. It is a restricted license, but it is a valid license nonetheless, so the people would move to dismiss for compliance at this time.
Motion to dismiss is granted. Your case is dismissed, sir. You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Rachel Shear, file number 23-02454, 2455, 2730, 2731. Are you ready to proceed?
Believe so. I think Mr. Lee. Yeah, it should be pretty quick. Your
Council
Honor.
appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Rachel Shear.
Okay, today's the date and the time that's set for pre-trial. I have 2 dog at large, 2 dog vaccinations. How are we proceeding, council?
Yes, Your Honor. As to files 23-02454 and 02455, which would be the dog at larges, Ms. Shear has provided pictures of the image or of the steps she's taken to remedy the situation. People are satisfied, so the people will move to dismiss those 2 files for compliance at this time.
Motion to dismiss is granted for those 2 files.
And as for files 23-02730 and 23-02731 SM, in conversations with defense counsel, Ms. Shear has indicated she has licenses for both dogs. However, she does not have them currently. I believe they may have been packed away, as I believe she may have moved recently.
Her daughter was moving.
But her daughter, apparently her daughter was moving, and I believe those are packed away somewhere. So in order for her to find those licenses and just provide compliance, I believe a short adjournment would be in order.
Have your appearance for the record.
Thank you. Assistant Public Defender Jacob Rowley on behalf of Ms. Shear.
Okay, so we need the adjournment so that she can provide proof.
That's correct, Your Honor.
November 27 at 10.
November 27th at 10 a.m. You're unmuted, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
You're all set, ma'am. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ana Tarina, file number 23-02267. Appearance for the record.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Ana Tarina.
Okay, today was the date and the time that was set for a pre-trial on an operating while intoxicated. Was there an offer?
This time, Your Honor, I believe Ms. Tarina was being screened for.
No,
I'll leave it to the Mr. Lee, Your Honor.
So tell me if you gave an offer?
Don't believe. Give me 1 second, Your Honor. I'm not sure if there was an offer in this case. There was no offer at this time in this case, Your Honor. She was being assessed. Mr. Lee was having her assessed, but I will leave it for him to say more, Your Honor.
No offer at this time. Proceeding.
Like, Your Honor, we went to get an alcohol assessment. That was completed on October 30th. I haven't received a copy of it yet. I would like to get a copy of the assessment and forward it to Mr. Brodowitz so that we might be able to discuss an offer. If the court would entertain a short, perhaps 2-week adjournment.
November 27th at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Any questions today, Ms. Tijerina?
Can I ask what that will entail? Like, what are we waiting for?
Did you undergo an alcohol or substance abuse assessment already?
I did.
We're waiting for the report to be sent to your attorney. Your attorney will send that report or go over that report and send it to the prosecutor so that they can see if they're willing to offer you a amended or reduced charge based on that, okay?
Okay.
So your next court date is just another pretrial date to allow them time to do that.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Do you have any other questions?
I do not.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense. Thank you.
You're all set, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus LS Easley, file number 22-03541, counsel appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Easley.
Okay, state was the date and the time that was set for a and this was after adding a count 2 of assault and battery and dismissing count 1 at the time of the preliminary examination. Was there an offer on this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. The offer on this matter was for Mr. Easley to attend mental health court. I would leave it to Mr. Rowley to state where the, if he's aware, I apologize, of where the status of that screening process is. I realize Mr. Milks was the attorney who I originally had contact with this about, so I'm not sure what information Mr. Rowley has on this.
Well, Your Honor, my understanding is that Mr. Easley is still in the process of being screened for mental health court. I don't believe anything is officially finally approved on that front. So I think we need perhaps a couple more weeks to complete that process.
Okay, which mental health court is being screened?
That would be the 55th district.
To be set this how many days?
I think probably 14 days would be sufficient.
November 27th at 10 a.m. You have any questions today, sir?
Me? Oh, no, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Any additional matters for the, yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't have, you said it's the 27th. I'm just curious about the day I'm supposed to be able to get to, like, in person.
You're wanting to know the day you're going to be able to get where?
Like court.
You want to come to court in person, you're saying? Is that your question? Sir? Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is he being held with something else other than this?
I think this is, I believe.
I did see that there was a bench warrant back on May 11th that he was remanded on. I don't know that we remanded him in October for the magistrate remanded him in October for his preliminary examination. Are we addressing bond today?
Your Honor, at this time, I think we still have an issue with the housing that Mr. Easley does not frankly have anywhere he can go once he's released. Certainly while there's a no contact order with certain members of his family.
Okay. Okay, so Mr. Easley, while you're in custody, the reason why you're appearing via Zoom is because the jail does not transport you unless we request that you come in person. Are you requesting specifically to come in person for a reason?
Typically, well, I just, yeah, because I need to get a phone number.
You need to get a phone number for whom?
From my stepfather.
You need to come in person to get a phone number from your stepfather?
Yeah.
All right, if I may, we could set up a visit with Mr. Easley to discuss this at some other time.
Okay, so your attorney's gonna contact you so that they can help facilitate that information if they're, for you to get that information. His stepfather is not a protected party, is he?
No, Your Honor, to my knowledge, no. I think his mother is the protected party.
I see William Easley and a Moneta. I'm trying to read the handwriting for the magistrate. Are you Moneta?
Yes, I am.
Okay, okay, and so you're trying to contact your mother's husband? Sir?
It's hers, yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll let you talk to your attorney off the record about why and would it be appropriate for you to contact your mother's husband? Because obviously you can't have third-party contact with your mom during the pendency of this matter. And then Mr. Raleigh, if you are able to determine that he does have a place that he could be housed with, because I see here, he gave the address of his stepfather back on February. I see he gave address of the stepfather previously, but I don't know how that worked out. Nonetheless, I'll let you talk to him off the record and determine if we need to make or address bond at another time. In between now and then, he'll remain remanded until we can get a valid address for him to be released to. And he'll continue to be screened for mental health court at the 55th district. And we'll have our next court date, November 27 at 10 a.m. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing at this time, Your Honor.
Thank you. Did you want to talk to him now?
Yes, I will get back on Zoom.
Okay, we're gonna put you back in the meeting room with your attorney, okay, sir?
Yeah.